Hi and welcome of course to another video. And today we're just gonna switch things up a little bit. We're gonna be speaking about personal hygiene as it relates to your self-confidence. We often ask the question, do we even often ask the question? But what's really the importance of personal hygiene? What's really the importance? And I believe personal hygiene is important for us to feel good about ourselves. It's just overall about respecting who you are as an individual and respecting the people around you, and for you to boss up as an individual. Let's just be real. You're not going to be going around people and you're smelling all types of way. Your breath is off and you're not looking after yourself. That's not respecting yourself and respecting the persons around you, because you wouldn't want that for yourself, I'm pretty sure. Personal hygiene is just so important to me, and those persons who know me know that I love to look nice, I love to feel nice, and I really believe that has done a number for my self-confidence. The reason why I wear clothes so well is because I am totally confident and I prepare myself to be confident. And you might be asking yourself, how do you prepare yourself to feel confident? But really and truly, I'm in the beauty business for a reason, because I like it. I enjoy doing it for myself. Let's just speak about that, shall we? We're gonna speak about personal hygiene, oral hygiene as well. Personal hygiene, oral hygiene, all of it basically the same thing. But we're just gonna dig a little bit deep on a little bit, not too much, because I don't want nobody to be telling me, Khyla, yes, we know how to bathe. But we're still gonna talk about it nonetheless, because I want to be creating conversations that many persons don't want to create. So I have a little list here, and I'm hoping that I touch some of the areas that needs to be touched. And if you have anything, of course, don't be afraid to drop it down in the comment section. Let us have a nice conversation surrounding personal hygiene. So what do you think? Do you think that personal hygiene correlates with your self-confidence? And I would love to know why. So that's for me. Prior to going in the shower, I prepare myself for that. I feel like getting ready for me is like such a long process because of what I have to do. I'm gonna go through that. Let's talk about oral hygiene for a little bit. And brushing our teeth is so important, and just general oral hygiene, being able to keep your breath as fresh as possible. And of course, your dentist always told you as a child we've heard this from primary school, brush your teeth after every meal. You can't use a very hard toothbrush, although I started using a very hard toothbrush prior to getting braces, but I was told that is not great for your enamel by my dentist, so I had to cut that out, especially for the braces. You don't want to be knocking off your brackets or anything. I'm no expert at this. I'm just sharing a little bit tips and tricks that even I use for myself, that all of you can benefit from. Some things you may know already, some things you may not. So just listen up for me. So you want to brush your teeth with your favorite toothpaste, and brush your teeth as well with your favorite toothbrush. I personally use a medium toothbrush because it's the closest thing I could have gotten to had, because I like to brush my tongue very well. So you could use baking soda with a little bit of your toothpaste to attack that whitening. You want to be able to, sometimes you gargle with a little bit of Listerine. This isn't a cool mint bottle. Listerine is very important. I used to use the cool mint one, and then I started using the Listerine original. Those of you who know, the Listerine original is hell, it's death, but I feel like original is where it's at for me. Burns very badly, but you can use whatever Listerine of your choice. I personally like the original. It's just in here because this is the one I travel with. I also sometimes use a little bit of hydrogen peroxide, but people use hydrogen peroxide for whitening, but I don't. I use hydrogen peroxide for just general oral hygiene, like smells and all those things. You don't have to use it very often, like every day, because that can make your teeth very edgy. So hydrogen peroxide is really good for rinsing out your mouth now and again. You can use it once a week if you want. You can use that often as every other month. You know, those things. You don't have to use it all the time, because like I said, the reason why I'm recommending it right now is just for that deep cleanse. You need to be flossing after every meal, but sometimes in your oral hygiene regimen you would want to floss as well during that brushing, cleaning, and all those things. Flossing is also as important, but personally I like to floss after all of my meals. We're gonna move right on quickly into getting ready when it comes to your body, like showering and all those things. And believe it or not, some people, everybody has their own regimen of how they shower, but showering is something that I take pride in. Like, my routine went from very quick routine growing up to very long. Like, I could take up to an hour just going in the shower, showering, and then after shower care, like washing your face and those things. You wash your face with your favorite cleanser, your favorite exfoliant. That's gonna be another video, that's not about today. And then you bathe. So we're gonna be speaking about bathing. Basically, you wanna get your favorite loofah. I love loofahs. This one is by Bath and Body Works. You don't have to use a loofah. Some persons just prefer using a rag. Some persons use none, but that's another story. Use your favorite soap with your loofah. So I like to use Dial soap, and how I like to do it is you want to shower twice. I shower twice. Not all the time. It's something that I like to do as often as I can, because honestly, let's just be real, sometimes you just don't have the time to do all of that because it's a very long routine. I'm gonna be telling you about it, trust me. Okay, and you want to use your antibacterial soap first, and then you're gonna go in with your favorite body gel, your shower gel. I know some people use shower gel only based on their skin type and all those things, or whatever type of soap that you want to use. It's gonna be for you. So if you know you react to Dial antibacterial soap, no, that's you. But I like to use the antibacterial soap and my body gel. It just always makes you smell so great, you feel so great after, and that's just so important for me. In your crevices as well, wash it properly. Please wash no crevices good. That is all. And after all of that, what I really like to do is, tap yourself dry, and then I like to go in with my favorite body spray. I spray that all over my body right after I come out of the shower. And so you could do a body mist, your body spray, what have you, and then you're going to use your favorite cream. So I use matching cream. You don't always have to. I don't always have to use a matching cream, but this is also Bath and Body Works cream that I like to use on my skin, especially for special occasions. This is perfect. If you just want to use a regular cream, now and again, I like to use Jergens. I use the anti-aging right now, but I also like the shea butter. The original one is also really good. For persons with sensitive skin, people use Aveeno, Cetaphil, Lubriderm, Eucerin, whatever works for you, you can use that. But like we like to say, when you're going on a hot pow, you're going on a hot date, you can use your scented creams to complement your mist. And after that, I like to go in with, you can use oils as well if you want to be shiny. But that's a little bit over the top. Sometimes for you sleeping and all those things, you can do that. But just in case you want to go on a little hot date, a little chick, this is a little tip for you as well. But you want to always make sure that you're smelling great, and then after that, you're going to put on your favorite outfit or your sleepwear. I personally love to go to sleep in pajamas. You can let me know if you want us to do a pajama video, but I really like pajamas. That's something that I think is a favorite of right now. You want to also add deodorant. I personally like to use Dove. Antiperspirants are very good. Some persons don't like to use antiperspirants because they say they clog their pores and they get ingrown hairs often, or they get hard boils. Those things are a thing. So I understand those. You can get the salts. There's so many other things you can use under your arms to help with that. After I dress and I'm going out or even going to work, I like to use my favorite perfume. This one is by Khyla.S. This one is 212 for women. This is sold at first class. So whenever the world opens back, you can check first class for your favorite fragrances. It's always amazing. I also use 212. I use Sexy Amber by Michael Kors. It's another favorite of mine. I love the 212 VIP. That's also really nice. It's in a gold bottle. 212 Sexy is also really good. I also like, I have Beyonce Heat. I like that in the orange box. You have to make sure that you're smelling good. That's actually a turn on as well for people who want to date. I mean, I know I mentioned it briefly, but seriously though, boosting your confidence in the dating world is also extremely important, and smelling good and carrying yourself well is as equally important. And guys, please don't forget your nair and your shavers, or if you wax on a regular basis, that is very important. Taking the hair off of your bodies. Trust me, hair traps odor. You do not want any of those things. Hair traps odor, bacteria, dirt, too much. So it's very important for you to remove the hair off of your body. You can remove the hair down in your pubic areas, very important. Your legs, and that's fine. Some persons really don't have hair to shave, but for persons like me who are very hairy, come on now, like, remove it. Under your armpits, you want to be able to get all the areas, your crevices, remove the hair. When you carry yourself well, you smell well, you feel well. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You respect yourself highly when you take care of you. I mean, I'm talking about only the mental space. I know I speak a lot about loving yourself and being able to educate yourself and speak well and know so much about you in order for you to interact with others. And hygiene is also another important aspect. It's not to say that a lot of us don't do it, but it's still good to educate everyone on it, because I understand that there's just some people who are not aware of all of this. And believe it or not, when you take your time to present yourself in such a great way to the public, it says to them, you know, I am responsible. I am ready to take on other things. It has an underlying meaning. You're responsible for taking your time. You're disciplined with you. It says a lot. And that's something that I just want everybody to ingrain in them. Because for me, you can get a really great job by carrying yourself well, speaking well, knowing what you're about and taking care of you. And taking care of you, smelling good, like I said, you feel good and your confidence goes through the roof. How many of us have done our hair, have done our nails, and after that we just feel amazingly great. That is what I am saying. That comes with a bath. That comes with taking care of your oral hygiene. That comes with doing your face now and again. And that doing your nails, all of that ties in together. And taking pride in you, trust me, you can move mountains with just taking care of yourself in that way. Simple as that. So dressing nice boosts your self-confidence. It helps you to feel good about yourself. Personal hygiene, smelling nice, boosts your self-confidence. Oral hygiene, boosts your self-confidence. So don't forget, I told you that. Personal hygiene, looking nice, feeling nice. And don't forget to like this, share this, and be sure to turn your post notifications on when you see my stuff. But anyway, hope you have a great one, and thank you so much for viewing this video, and I'm going to see you in the next one.